Hello, guys. What's up? Welcome to Inner Thoughts. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. I've just came back from vacation. If you saw my other Beat Valley podcast, you could see that. I went with a friend for 7 days. No, for 6 days. We went on vacation. So for the first 3 days, we were into my hometown where I grew up. We went there. We visited like she visited because I knew it. I know the place already. The next day went to a bigger city that is like 30 minutes of a road. Like it's 30 minutes away from my hometown, and it's a bigger city, so it's good. And we went there and it was really great. I really liked it. Went to museum, and you know what, we went to the museum and it was like free. It was like, because it was the first Sunday of the month, it was free, so we were like, okay, so we don't have to pay anything. It's so great. It was kind of a great museum. I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it was, the last part was great. No, not the last part. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get you through my vacation and what happened, and then I have to tell you some little things. So I don't know how much that episode's gonna last, but we don't know, and we never know. It's fine. So we went there. So we took the train the first at like 7. We woke up so early. I thought I was gonna fucking die. We woke up really early. Well, and then we went to the train. I think our train was at 7:13. Went to the train, and so we had like, you go to a train, but you have to get off the train to a train station to take another train. I don't know how that's called, but we had to do that. And so we have 20 minutes before our other train is coming. And so we go outside and we are so happy. This is vacation. It's the first vacation we do together, and in 2 years. So because last year we couldn't do anything, and we were so happy about it. We were so unhappy about it, and so we're really happy to do it this year. And so we look at the thing, and there's like, okay, he's here. Like, it's not here, but we see it and stuff. And my friend goes back inside and watch it, and she see like the train's late. But normally the train's late for like 20 minutes, 40 minutes. That was an hour and 40 minutes late. This is too much. So we're like, okay, so calling our parents, we're like panicking. We're like, what do we do? What do we do? Because there's someone that is supposed to pick us up at my hometown. But if this train is not coming, like, we are arriving like so much later. So we don't know what to do. We're like, okay, so we wait, because we have to wait on like on another, like, we have to wait because we can't get on another train. And you see, I have the American accent right now. Oh my god, it's horrible. Anyways, we feel like it's not the same person talking in a podcast when actually it is. It's so me, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Anyways, so I'm with my friends. We're doing our thing, and we see that there is another train that lives 15 minutes before the train that was late and that we're supposed to take. And we see that's a train that we can take. So we're like, okay, we're going to take that one and just take that one. So we take this train, we sit, we do our things, and then we have another thing where we have to get off, do the train station, take another train. So we're like, okay. And we see that the train that we're supposed to take to get to my hometown is cancelled. And at this point, I just want to scream because I'm like, what's happening? Why is everybody hating me? Why can I get through this day without like, you know? So we're like, okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna, get our shit together. We're supposed to arrive at my hometown at 11:40 and something, We arrived at 1 p.m. So it's fine. We had to arrive. We went to my aunt's house, and I had an appointment in the city for a walk. So we went there for my wax appointment, and then I showed her around. So we did that. Like I said, the next day we went to a bigger city, and then the next day, early in the morning, not early, but like at 9 in the morning, we were leaving to get to the beach because I have another aunt that lives at the beach. So we went there. I think we left at like 9:30 or something. We arrived at 11:30 or something. And so we go to my aunt's house. She has a pool and stuff. Like, it was so great. So first day we arrive, like 20 minutes we arrive. We go to the pool. We eat, and then we go to the beach. So we went to the beach. We walked around the beach. We went for a swim and stuff. It was really great. I loved it. And I'm with my friends. I just appreciate everything. And so we spent 3 days there. So the next day we went to a water park. It was so great. We were happy. We were so tired. I think every day we did at least one nap. Like, it was a need to do a nap because we were so tired. I don't know why. We the water park, you can understand, but like going to the beach, why are you tired of going to the beach? I don't know. Anyway, so we did the water park. It was good. It rained, but then 20 minutes later the sun came up. I didn't really know. It was weird. So we did that, and then the next day we didn't do anything, and the pool was being treated. It needed some products and stuff, so we couldn't get there, and we didn't really want to go to the beach neither. So what we did, the day that we went to the water park, the night, we went to see the sunshine, I don't know, not sunshine. We went to see it was not the sunrise, it's the other one at night. So it was really cool. We took some great pictures. We really really enjoyed that one. The next day, like I said, we didn't do anything, and the night we just went to the beach to see the sunset. Again, like we did the night prior. And so we went, the day prior we went to just the beach, but this day we went to there's the beach, but there's also stores, and you can get food and stuff, and we're in there because we're okay, we're gonna get that. And my aunt left the house at this point. She had something to do, so we're only together in the house. And so we're okay, and we don't really do shit every day. And so we do that. We take an ice cream. We we laugh, we do our things, and then we're gonna take a midnight bath, a midnight swim. And so we're okay, and it was not midnight, but it was late, and it was already dark outside, so we were okay. So we had a 20-minute walk from the place that we got ice cream, the beach, to the place that we needed to go to get home. Because it's really weird, but my aunt's house, you have 20 minutes to walk to the beach, but you're only at the beach, and you have another 20-minute walk on the beach to go to where all the stores are. So we did this 20-minute walk to get back at my aunt's house, and we're like, we're gonna swim there, so then go back to my aunt's house, so we're not like, it's better like that. We just take a swim and we leave directly. We don't have to do 20 minutes to the beach, then 20 minutes to get back at our house. And so it's dark out, and we are start to like panic because we're like, we don't know where we're going. It's like the beach. You have to go straight, straight up. You have to, just walk. Tell me why we're like stressing about it. And we're like, I don't recognize that. Where are we? What are we doing? Like, it's a mess. And we're like, I don't remember this was on the beach and what's happening. And we're panicking because we can't see anything. We can't see anything, literally. And we're like, okay, it's fine. Like, we're going to get through it, like, and so then we start to recognize shit, and we're like, okay, so we have to walk a bit, like, more, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, okay, so you continue to walk, like, and tell me why we are almost at it, and, people are walking on the beach, but you can't really see them, but they walk, they don't, and we see a fucking shadow. Okay, dude, we see a shadow, like, straight up looking at us, and we don't know if it's a real person, like, it's a real person normally, but you can't really see because it's dark outside, so you just see a shadow of a person, but it was obviously a person, and it was, like, it looked at us, and it didn't move, like, it didn't walk, it just, like, we didn't even know if it looked at us, we didn't even know anything, we didn't even know if it was a man or a woman, we stressed the F out. Like, I'm not kidding you. We stressed. We're like, we're not gonna get in the swim. We walk past that person. We walk, and we have to, like, turn right to get into the road. And so we're not on the beach anymore. And we are, oh my God, dude. We're so scared that the person's gonna follow us and be, like, behind us, and so I'm like, and I tried to run. Fuck me, because I literally fell on the ground, and I fell on the ground, like straight up, and I was stressed and laughing, and the adrenaline and everything. I was not hurt, like, nothing happened to me, did not have a scratch. That was great, but I just fell on the ground, and because I was laughing so much, I couldn't get up and, like, walk with my friend. I was like, wait, and she was laughing. She's waiting on me. She's like, move your ass, dude, because maybe there's someone behind us. And we're like, okay, and we're like at the place when it starts being a road, but you still near the beach. And we're like, what? And I'm getting up to myself, and I'm, like, walking so fast, and we're checking back if there's person behind us. And I don't know if you've seen this on TikTok, but I've seen this woman that is, like, dance, and then when she sees that you see her, she's chasing you. Like, it's so scary. Like, you have no idea. And we thought it was a person like that because she was not dancing, but we have the same shit on our For You page, and we were like, oh my God, there's someone that wants to kill us. We're gonna die. Anyways, so, oh my God, thinking about it now, it's really funny. So it's like a 20-minute walk. I think we did it in 15 minutes tops. We were running, walking so fast. I had my VHS, but not a really old one, a kind of a new one with me. I filmed the entire thing. When I tell you, we were panicked. Like, dude, I've never seen that. Like, my friend in this state of mind, and then my aunt wasn't at her house. Like, she was in another house. She let us alone, and I was like, oh my God, what is happening and stuff. And And so we got back home safe. We're so happy. We're like, we're gonna get in the pool because we kind of have to, we need to have our midnight swim at some point. We have to have our midnight swim. You know what I mean? So we went to the pool like for 2 seconds and a half. The pool was really good though. Like I have like, we made a video when we went home and we went to the pool. We got to the shower, got in the bed, and literally just slept. Not like straight up, but almost. And it was like a really funny experience when I tell it like this, but I was really scared. Like, I'm telling you, I was really scared. And the next day, we headed back our own ways. I was heading back to my hometown to see my family, and she was going to a festival, and it was really great. It was so great. And so we took my aunt still wasn't here, so we took the bus, went to McDonald's. You know what? There where we were at the beach, McDonald's didn't raise their price. But where we live together, they raised the hell up of those prices. Like, I don't go to McDonald's anymore. But, like, we were like, we really needed McDonald's after all of this. And they didn't raise their price. Like, Happy Meal was still €4. I'm not joking. Like, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, I was so happy. So we together took, we took our things. We ate like crazy ladies. We took the bus back to the train station. We were there an hour in advance because we're stressing out. We're like, oh my God, we're stressing out. So yeah. And then, she took the train like 10 minutes before I did. 10 minutes before I did. And then I took the train and got to my hometown. So yeah, it was really great thing, really great experience. Then I stayed 4 days at my aunt's house, and then I went to another aunt where my cousins were there. It's my dad's family, and they're like all young and stuff. So we have a good fun, and they have a pool, and it's just so great. This is the house that they are in. The house they live in, a house that I grew up in, so it's like just so many memories. Anyways, I just love them so much. It was so great, and I'm so happy to have lived this. Like, it was 2 weeks, but it was 2 really great weeks. I'm so happy about that. But yeah. Sorry, but 2 great weeks. Then I come back to my normal life. I'm good here. I've been back home since 2 to 3 days. I don't know, and it's I have something to tell you guys. But we're already 18 minutes. But I think like I said, I think this happy is gonna be a bit longer than anything else. So this is my little love problems. Let's get into it again, because that's the only thing we can do in our life. So when I was with my friend the last day, we went to the pool, and we had our little problems. So I see this guy, and he was in my English class this year. So I know him, and he's the best friend of my best friend. So we do know each other. And so late down the year, I thought that man was a bit attractive. You know what I mean? So I was trying to talk to him June, more June. I was trying to talk to him. My best friend was like, babe, don't, he's in love with another person. And I was like, okay, I don't want to get in between the relationship, and I know he's not going to let me be in between the relationship, so I just stopped talking to him like and I just did my life, and he did his. So, but there was so the day that we went to the beach and we got lost and shit. So he posted a story, and I was like, I'm his close friends, and I respond to the story saying, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "No, not really," and stuff. So we start talking, and we start talking. I understand that he's not talking to this girl anymore for some reason, and I'm like texting my best friend. I'm like, "You didn't tell me that he's not talking to this girl," and stuff. So we start talking, and and I think it was we started talking the 5th of July. So the 5th of July, we started talking, and we talked, and then I understand kind of the thing to be a little bit serious, and so because I know he was talking to a girl prior than me, I'll make everything clear, like, are you sure you're not talking to me just to forgive her, and like, just like, after you're done, like, you just stop talking to me too. And he's like, no, I promise, I really like you and stuff. And I was like, okay. So I tell him about everything that I did last year. If you didn't know, I go see my other podcast. I'm going to explain that really quickly, but it's like, I talked to 2 guys, let them fall in love with me, and when I felt like they were in love with me, I couldn't be with them anymore. Even if we're not in a relationship, we're just kind of talking to each other. Was kind of a situationship. When I feel like the guy is starting to like me, there's a wall, and I reject them because of everything that happened in my life. I just want to protect myself from feeling hurt. And so I talked to him about it. I'm like, yeah, but, well, I have to tell you something. If you think this is going to go somewhere, I have to tell you about my issue, and because I think you're a really nice person too, and I don't want to throw that away. And so I talked to him, and he was like, okay. And I was like, okay, well, I was like, I think it's worth it. I think you are worth it. So I'm okay with that, and I don't care. And I was like, okay. And like, I can't tell you how much, oh my god, I saw a mosquito. A mosquito's in my mouth, like, pose. Sorry, but, was mosquito. So, he's like sweet and nice, and I am a nickname person. I love calling people by their nicknames, but only in message. Like, only when you text them, like, messages. Because when it's, like, in real life, I feel like it's too corny and shit. Like, babe. Like, no, I think, like, So, I'm someone like that. And for everybody, like, I'm gonna, like, someone that is my friend that I like, I'm just gonna nickname them. Like, I don't care. Like, it's normal for me. And he starts doing the same for me, and he's calling me princess, and like, love and shit. Like, this is intense. Like, this is, So I'm like, okay, what's happening? My friends around me are like, babe, no. And I'm like, okay. And he's not that pretty. I just find something so attractive about him. And just talking to him on the phone, and, talking to the guy in general has been so long. I haven't done that, and I liked it so much. And I'm someone that likes to make a man struggle, but it's in my personality. In real life, I'm not like that. I'm just a girl is, I'm like, sweat. Like, I don't give a shit about anything. Like, I don't care. And he was telling me some things, like we kind of imagined a future together. He did it more than me, because I am so scared to be in a relationship, and I'm scared to be with someone that I shut down every time that he tried to do that. I was like, please, not now. Can we do that later? But I think feelings installed themselves, and I was trying to, and I was like kind of mean to him, but like in a flirty way. And it's not like I was really mean and I didn't want him in my life. Just the complete opposite. It was like, I want him in my life, and this is how I work and stuff. So this is like how I did things. And at some point I was like, I could do anything for that man. And it was like 4 days that we were talking, but I was like, he was like, we're responding to each other so quickly. I couldn't last 3 seconds without talking to him. Like, that's really weird. And I'm like, I would imagine too something with him. Like, I don't know. I just think it could be a good person. Even though I'm really young, and it's like it's been so long we haven't seen each other. We know each other, but we haven't seen each other when we started talking, because we were in different towns, and like different city. We can do anything, see each other or something. So we were just talking, like texting, calling each other, like, how are you feeling? Like, kind of, it's like a situationship, and it was really great. And I felt so confident about that so much, and I swear I could do anything for that man. I don't want kids. You know what? I was like, if at some point in my life we're still together, I could do kids with this guy. I could get married. I could buy a house. I hate like those relationships where like, okay, we're so in love, so you start dating young, and then you buy a house and a dog, and then it's children, and it's like a life that is all built up. And I don't like this, to be honest. It's not something I like. I hate it. And I saw myself, like, and I do see myself, it's like, oh my god. So it was keep talking. I don't know what to say to you. We keep talking for days and days, and we calling, and there's we are really good. Like, we're a really great feelings for each other. Like, not for each other, but we have a great feeling. Like, it's good. We have conversations. Like, we know what to talk about. We like, there's no like awkwardness between each other. It's like, yeah, we don't really care. And the day I went back home, so I did 4 hours of like the car, like we drove 4 hours. It was a lot, but I'm fine. I like with it. I like it's not the first time I've done it, so I don't care. And so we keep talking normally, like so normally, and it's okay. And just the night we had a little disagreement, if I can say, like, and I was like, I don't want to fight with you. Good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Like, just let me like take a breath, and we are going to get to be good tomorrow. And he's always the first one texting, and so all day I don't have any text, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I oh my god, I don't have any text. So I'm like, okay, maybe he doesn't want me to do it, since we kind of argued. It was not an argument, but I was like, okay, so I guess I'm just gonna like text him, like, it's normal. I don't care, like, I don't care. So I text him and I was like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, are you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh yeah, we need to talk." And I'm like, "Okay," like normal. We always do that. And I'm like, "Okay, can you call so we can like have each other like directly?" And it's like, "Oh no, I can't." And I'm like, and I was babysitting at this time, so I was like, there's a friend of my mom wanted me to babysit her kid, and I was like, "Hey, fine, I don't care." So I was at her house at this point, and I'm like, "Okay, can you after, because I can now, but it was kind of early and stuff." So I was like, "Can you after?" He was like, "No, I don't think I could." And I'm like, "Okay, fine. So just tell me what you have to tell me." And I was so far away of what it was going to tell me, because I was like, it's fine. Like, what is he going to tell me? Like, it's fine. Like, he wants to talk about the disagreement, like, kind of argument we had yesterday. No. So, he texted me it's like a whole text, and it's like, "Look, I don't think we can continue to talk. I think that we're not good for each other, and I need to learn how to love myself before getting in a relationship, and you're great, but no." It was kind of a text like this, to be honest. Like, the fact that he wanted to love himself is true, is in the text. The fact that he doesn't want to talk to me anymore, it's in the text. The fact that he's not ready for relationships, in the text. So it's kind of the big thing that he did say. And I was like, shocked, because I didn't expect that. Like I said, I thought I was gonna like get far with that man, like, even though if it's not like marriage and like kids in the house, because I don't want that for me. It's like, okay, but I thought we're gonna be great together, and I see this text, and I just, the first word that is on the text, my name. It's like, and when it's like your name, you know that it's important and that it's not good. How do I tell you? I'm like, I just cried straight up. And I'm like, fuck. How could I let myself? How could I let myself? Oh my God. I was like, no, 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 no. And for context, my best friend, that is also his best friend, first time that I said I want to talk to him, he said no, because remember what you did last year with the other guys? He's the most nicest, sensitive guy I've ever known in my life, and if you hurt him, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. My best friend literally said that to me, and I was like, okay, but I still really like him and I want to try something. I just cried straight up. I was like in shock, and I just cried. And so, mind you, we were talking, let me see. We were talking probably 10 days. Like, I'm not gonna be kidding you. Yeah, we talked 10 days. It was, for me, I thought that, normally we had planned that I was getting back to my house, and the next day we will, no, we had the day we had an argument, and then the day I was babysitting. The next day we were supposed to see each other. So that didn't happen, obviously, but yeah, it's like I just cried, and I was so sad, and I was like so sad, and then I called my best friend, and I was sad at first, and then I was angry. I was like, that man, that man's a bastard. Who would think he is? Yeah, like, because he said to me, like, I think I am falling in love with you. And I'm like, babe, you can't say that to me right now because I said I don't want to think that much too fast and stuff. And he's like, I know, but I have to get it out. I'm like, okay, it's fine. He said those things to me like 3 days prior. And he's like, I can't be with you. And I'm like, how fool. He didn't even have the balls to call me and say it, like, in really. I didn't respond to his text for the people that are thinking. I did not respond to his text. I was like, fuck you. You do not deserve a response from me. I hate you. And literally, I was like this, like, first few days. I was like, oh my God, that man, the audacity of that man. I am telling you, those men. Anyways, so getting back to it, yeah, I was angry and I was angry. I was angry and I was talking to my friend. I was like, you told me that he was like the nicest guy. You made him look so good. And look what happens. I'm the one who's getting hurt. And I made sure of that I was not getting hurt in the relationship. I asked him if he was only talking to me to forgive the girl or just because he wanted something. He said he wanted something. He said he will wait for me. He said, oh my God. And this is when I realized we could not trust men. We could not trust men. As women, as anyone in the world, we could not trust men. Like, he said he was falling in love with me. And then 3 days later, this fucking guy is like, yeah, I don't think I can be with you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I was like, what did I do? Is it the argument? The argument wasn't even an argument. It was like, talking about something, and I was like, yeah, I'm not agreeing with you. And he was like, yeah, but okay. And I was like, yeah, it's dumb what you're thinking. Like, I think it's really dumb. Don't act like this. And he could get hurt. Like, I don't want him to get hurt for the way he thought, you know? I was like, don't do this. And he was like, I don't understand why you don't understand me. I was like, it's not, the situation's fucked. I understand that. But don't do the thing that you want to do. You know, it's like, you want to, anyways, you don't know the full story. So I get if it's confusing, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get to bed. Good night. And there was not a good night love. It was just like a good, straight up good night. And I was kind of off this day, and I know it because he called me with a nickname. I was like, don't call me like that, please. I left him on scene like 3 times. And I think, I don't know if I am still like wondering, because for me it's not possible that you're falling in love with someone, you know, you can't, like, he says he's falling in love with me. 2 days later, the guy's telling me that he doesn't want to be with me, and he can't. But the thing is, no. It's like, I think if he thought that I was like going to have this wall and reject him because of the way I acted the day before, and I think it was like, I'm gonna protect myself from her before we get too far, and that's it. And I was like, there is this option that I think it's, you know, because of all the things that he said to me, or the other option, or it's like, he's a straight up liar. Why would you tell me you're falling in love with me when in reality you're freaking not? Because 2 days later, you're gonna tell me that you don't want to be with me, that you have to love yourself. And good for you if you have to love yourself, but bitch, no. Like, okay, love yourself, it's really good. But like, the things that he said to me was like, I'm gonna wait for you, and I'm like, He thought, like, he was like, I'm gonna stay with you my whole life. Do not trust men. Do not trust men. And I'm so dumb. And I'm like, I feel such a dumb bitch to, like, I feel so dumb because I believed him, you know? And I almost had feeling for him. Like, I cried for this shit. Like, I don't, like, it's not, like, a little thing. I cried. Like, can you just, like, I cried. It's like, dude, like, I cried really for you. Like, I was so bad that I cried. Like, that, oh my God. Like, it's just, for me, the fact that 10 days, like, this affected me so much, and we only texted and talked to each other for 10 days in, like, the romantic way, because we were talking to each other prior to that. Like I said, he was like a kind of a friend, but I was like, how can this affect me that much? You know, it's like help me. Anyway, so I don't know what you think about that. I feel like just do not trust men. And I don't know why I trusted him in the first place, because now he's like, to my own best friend, so it's his best friend too, but he's like, tell her that I'm so sorry and that she's a really great person. But babe, no. Like, he's like, but I can't be in a relationship right now. For me, he's being the victim here. He's just like, straight up like, I want to be the victim. Because how can you say to a girl that you're falling in love with her, that you're gonna hang with her and stuff, and then say, I'm not ready for a relationship? For me, it's straight up lie. He's a liar. And I don't like liars. No one likes liars. The boy's a liar. The boy's a liar. You know, liar. Like, I didn't know she was saying liar. I think she was saying there's something, and I was like, the boy's alone. The boy's alone. You know? I don't know. I should have listened to that. I should listen to my friend. I should have just, you know, he's not that pretty. And I was like, don't lower your standards for a man. What did I do? I lowered my standards. Look where I am today. Okay? So it's my little advice of the day. Just don't lower your standards. Don't believe men. 2023, you believe men. So listen to the people that are around you. And if you really think it's a loss, well, you know, but he's like, I think I'm gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt more if I say it later. But like, fuck you, dude. Because you know what? You're the one that was in love. I'm not, even though I cried the hell up, but it's fine. It's fine. I am fine to this day. I think I'm good. You know, I am fine. I'm really fine. Like, you know, sometimes like, oh, I remember that this happened, and this kind of sad because I think I really liked the guy, and I think I could see something go really well, and I can see this go far. But yeah, it's not happening apparently. So it's fine. Just like, I just keep my smile, and I just try to not care as much, because it wasn't worth it. And it was 10 days of my life. It was kind of 10 days wasted for a guy, and it sucks, but it's life. And I'm okay. I'm fine. But am I? No, I'm kidding. No, I'm fine, and it's like cool, and I'm dealing with my life. I'm going to a party in 2 days. Oh my God. Not even. Oh my God. I'm going to a party in 2 days, and I'm going to a party in 2 days. and it's gonna be great. I hope so. And if it's not, I don't know what I will do. I will update you on that party though, because maybe something's gonna happen. Like, I would love some like spicy shit to happen so much. Anyways, thank you for listening. If you went through 45 minutes of me talking, that's a lot. Just that's it. Bye, guys, and I'll see you when I freaking see you. When I want to do a podcast, I will see you. Anyways, I wanted to post like once a week, but don't know if that's gonna happen, to be honest. But I'll keep you updated, and you'll see this on the podcast. Anyways, I don't know if I am not really looking if people are watching the podcast. I don't care. Is it bad if I don't care? No, is it good? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna edit. I don't edit podcast. You know that? I'm just don't care. Is it good or not? I don't know. Anyways, bye. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Love you.